Welcome, everyone.
All right, let's go.
We appreciate you joining us for a little basketball. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Now here's Butler. Thompson pulls it in. Outside Durant. And Durant slams it home.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's definitely different from 25.
Durant just gets up with such ease.
Pass to Green. Outside Curry. Lots of room.
Ooh. You got to make that.
Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Durant with the bucket. Durant's gotten his second bucket.
This is where
Only thing you might not like is
all
the rim running some of these dudes be doing.
Inside.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Over Thompson. And stolen by Durant. And here's Thompson. Van Vliet left side. To the inside. Smith. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Yeah, I think because they moved the signature size up to moving the left stick left and right. So after you do it twice, like simultaneously,
a bit ago, Udoka and I were able to chat. On the topic of Curry, Coach said, it's like playing a game
they go
of
to it
tag.
like a sequence.
He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. He'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Back over to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Back to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup, look out.
Back to Curry. Puts up a three. And the Warriors miss again. The Rockets lead by 4. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Thompson. The Warriors pull it in. Poke loose. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Here's Curry. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
All right, I'm bullshitting. Let me stop playing.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Pass to Green. And here's Butler. Outside Curry. The three is up. Durant
what kind of
pulls it
catch
in.
was that?
The Rockets lead by 6. There's the three. Gets the 3 ball to go. Durant's got 9 points.
Well, Kevin Durant is efficient from any spot on the floor. You give him an easy corner 3 and turn the lights out.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Warriors making a change here. Now here's Curry. Heel from outside.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
And you just
I
can't
did that
afford to
little
give up that kind of look
no
very
dip
often.
on the catch.
To the paint. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Outside Curry. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Well, you know, off any missed opportunity on one end, Steph Curry has got his mind on getting out in transition and a bucket there waiting for him at the end.
Fires from deep. Curry with another miss. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, it's definitely a different game from 25. I'm still learning shit right now as I go.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far. Houston.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Here's Davison. Into the lane. Kuminga pulls it in. Warriors trail by 7. Healed on the wing. Tipped. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Pass to Şengün. Back to Okogie. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Wow, look at the footwork from Josh Okogie. Great stuff near the bucket.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Ryan?
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie. Shot is good by Curry. And it's 8 points for Stephen Curry.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Quentin Post.
And I love when Şengün is aggressive inside, making the D foul him right there.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Well, Stephen Curry, obviously an excellent distributor. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Warriors trail by 7. Curry drives. Pass to Hield. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. Rockets with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. From the corner. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw is good from Durant. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Warriors trail by 10. Pajemski with it. Still without a bucket. Şengün with a steal. Outside Durant. For three. And another miss by Houston. Here's Jackson Davis. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Up top, Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
All right, he don't want to shoot for real, so I'm
you gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And one thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being, you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. If you stop short, so often the ball ends up out of bounds.
They double team Durant. Pass to Van Vliet. To the left side wing. 1:57 left in the second. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Here's Kuminga. Now Hield. And the basket is good.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. 1:35 left in the first half. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Pass to Thompson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
How easy is it to appreciate the intensity with which Draymond Green plays? Go ahead with power, sir.
Here's Durant. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Excellent defense.
Last touch by Durant. Warriors trail by 8. Now Pajemski. Still no points. Hield for three. Smith with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Thompson goes in. Gets stolen by Hield. On the wing, Green. Green!
Okay, Draymond.
From three.
Boy, the ability to stretch the floor of this team is special. And when Draymond Green is converting, turn the lights out.
Houston with another miss. Here's Pajemski. And he dunks it down.
Yes, sir. It's on a little run, but I'm
Plays
Curry on
like
the floor.
that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going
Excellent
for it,
defense.
not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And here's Butler outside.
Lucky.
And a pretty
All right,
tightly
it's
contested
all
game
strong.
here as we end the first half. The Rockets on top, leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
We just
And
did all
as we
that
get
without
into this
Curry
third
in the
quarter,
game,
as
so
we've seen so
I'm
far,
good. I
neither
ain't
team
worried about
able to
the
create
big
much
world.
separation on the scoreboard.
I just gotta watch
Houston
the
leading
paint.
by
That's all
3.
he's trying to really do. But do step backs with KD.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
Yeah, I ain't worried about that.
And the rebound
He
goes
got
to the
shoulder.
Warriors. Green in the post. And Butler is there for the flush.
Yeah, this is what happens when you give Jimmy Butler a lane. He's going to make you pay.
Smith outside. Up top, Durant. Pulls it from 20. Pajemski grabs the board. Curry from deep three-point land.
Yes, sir.
Sinks it. What range from downtown.
There's just a nuance and an understanding to what Steph Curry does. How good is this guy at finding the spot he's looking for?
Durant for three. They grab their own miss. Pass to Van Vliet.
Come on.
Out to Thompson.
Oh my God. Up down there with the boards.
Houston with another miss.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that three, but he still couldn't make it.
Outside Curry. Pulls up at the elbow.
Yes, sir.
Again, Golden State.
There's a threat level from every spot on the floor when we're talking Steph Curry. That includes the mid-range.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And there's the call on Ben Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Green for three. Gets the three.
Draymond Green, second three. Let's go.
Green's got 10 points in the game.
Wow, we're accustomed to seeing Draymond Green make the pass, but how about that catch-and-shoot delivery? Nice.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Rockets trail by 5. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Yes, sir, Curry.
He rifled that one in from distance. Curry's got 8 here in this quarter.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Curry surveys. Curry
Cook his
creates
ass.
inside.
Well, that floater right there is exactly what you would see from Steph Curry in his warm-up. He practices every shot from every angle.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said,
I just knew he was going to do that dumbass
off
shit. I
our
go
entire
back and
team.
nothing.
We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Guys, back to you.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Pajemski. It's hauled in by Houston. Pass to Durant. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here we go. The Rockets in transition for the lead. And the bucket is good. Durant with the finish. Durant got 23.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And the Warriors making a change here. Outside Curry. Pass to Hield. Back to Curry. Now here's Hield. Jacks up a 3.
Damn, man. I get better pass than that.
Inside. Here's Capella. And the
Oh, my God, man.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Man, what? Yeah, every time I go against the Rockets, I already know most of these dudes ain't no Rockets fan.
Outside Hield. To the left wing. To stop the run.
That's good.
Hits the trifecta. Hield's got 5.
That's why I be so satisfied when I beat
We
him.
all know this guy is a volume three-point shooter. Mr. Hield does not lack for confidence.
They get it back. Outside Finney-Smith. Knocks it down from distance.
You gotta get the board.
And the Rockets lead by 3.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your
Good shit, Curry.
opponent. You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. Back to the game. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They trail by 1. Pass to post. Healed for 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
You gotta make that. I missed it. Crazy with Hill.
Outside Eason. Now Şengün. Butler covering. And Şengün throw it down.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to post. Back to Curry. Screen by post. Shot clock at 5. The three-pointer off the mark. Şengün in the post.
All right, I'm out of the zone. I gotta force him to shoot.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great.
See, this is probably one of the best times for him to get a ring, to be honest with you. All Houston was missing was a go-to person as far as offense. Defense is straight.
So both teams making some changes here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Eason. Here's Durant. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 3. A shot from the high post. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Curry's got 22.
Now, very difficult to keep the ball out of Stephen Curry's hands because of all his movement. He can shoot from anywhere, and right now the defense has no answer.
Excellent D. Yep, force him to shoot. He ain't been shooting all game for real.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Butler. Outside Curry.
Oh my gosh. I need to remember to hold the left trigger.
Durant. Oh, it's off. Here's Golden State. Kuminga.
Yes, sir.
Kuminga soars in for the
way to run.
Man, he makes it look easy.
The find from Buddy Hield. I'd like to see him do that more. Spread the ball around.
He got it.
A monster bucket from Şengün. This team needed those points.
Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Curry buries the triple.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry.
Yeah, he boxed up. I ain't gonna lie.
That possession, and you knew he'd deliver it.
Here's Shepard. Outside Durant. Jacks up a 3.
Nope. Let's go. Come on.
Cannot hit. The Warriors leading. Deflects the pass.
That was a bad pass.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Outside Moody. Butler taking his time here. Green.
Yes, sir.
Lays it in easily.
Now, Draymond Green in a big spot delivers with nice calmness. Go ahead, Draymond.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And coach didn't want to
I wish they
take
still
any
had Gary
chances
picking
in
the
this
second,
situation, which is why he called the TO. Now Durant. Here's Şengün. Outside Durant. Let's loose for 3.
Man, y'all gotta get the rebound.
With the 3.
Those
He
threes
wants
are
the
killing
ball.
me.
Has a
Kick out
flair
threes.
for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Outside heel. There's the drive.
Yep, take him, please take him.
There. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
That's all he's going to do.
Shingun's got everyone's trust right now late in games.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock.
That was a bad shot.
I like that.
Thompson with it, and it's Hield picking him up. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the
Really, Moody?
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
It's a one-point game. And an intentional foul right there. And that's an intentional foul.
Hopefully he missed at least one.
First free throw is good. And that'll put him up 2.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Here's Curry.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Green, a screen. Tries it from 16. Connects!
Gotta fight hard.
Way to win that two-man game.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Outside Durant. Count it.
Getting something that close to the
I thought he was
cup
gonna do like a
is
step back or
win
some
as far
shit.
as possessions go.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
And this
Damn,
comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way.
I'm so mad about that one, bro.
Hello again.
This nigga put Jokic at the 4.
Here at 2K Sports.
Trying to take advantage of Jimmy Butler trying to guard him.
Hill, Allie LaForce is our reporter. So the Nuggets with the tip. To the middle. Gordon with it. Now Pajemski defending. Here's Brown.
Bro, that's not a foul.
Drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. Our two defensive-focused teams squaring up here. Every bucket will be hard-earned tonight.
Yeah, everything's going to be contested, B.A. There's going to be saran wrap defense played by both of these teams.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small
And he
ball
still got the
lineup.
rebound.
Well,
What is
they
that,
more than
man?
held their own on the backboards and defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Jokic. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Here's Butler. And it goes.
And one.
As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Greg?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Now here's Johnson. Murray for 3. Drops in the 3.
3 points.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
Here's Curry. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. Pass to Gordon. They swipe it. Outside Curry. 4-3. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Good defense.
Curry's got 5 now.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
And here's Gordon. Butler covering. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Jokic in the post. Murray scanning the floor. 5 to shoot. Denver needs to get off a shot. Brown.
Get out of here.
Oh, Green with a block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Gordon with a steal.
Oh, my God.
Outside Murray. Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Pass to Murray. Gordon, right side. Green with the defensive effort. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Curry. He's got 7. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Knocks down.
Yes, sir.
Curry's got 10.
Yeah, no fret from Curry. As long as there's time, he's confident.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Right side Johnson. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Denver moving it around. Back to Brown. 5 on the clock. Here's Valanciunas. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Moody. Takes the 3.
You gotta make that.
By Johnson. Nuggets trail by 5. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Fades back. He can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 5. The 3 from Curry.
Yes,
and
sir.
Falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Healed from outside. And
his
the
eyeball.
Warriors with another 3.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns and blazing.
Steph and Curry get. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A. Basketball
God, I
was
hate
a
how these
family
people play.
obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Oh, Curry, making it look effortless.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on him.
And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a 1-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Santos good.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now here's Valanciunas. Yet to see a basket. The rebound by Post.
Excellent defense.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with
I
Allie.
shot a pass out of that.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back over to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Watson. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Coming onto the floor for Denver, Nikola Jokic.
The Warriors lead by 15. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Outside Curry. Pass to Kuminga. And here's Post. From the arc. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Now here's Hardaway. And he jams it home with authority.
How about the assertiveness from Hardaway Jr. there, electing to go with power and force? I love it.
Pass to Santos. And the Warriors miss again. Nuggets trail by 13. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Denver making it. Change here. The Warriors lead by 13. Outside heel. Out to the right wing. The 3.
There we go.
Connects from downtown. Hield's got 6 points.
It's really that simple for Hield. His shot is so dialed in and on target.
Pass to Santos. From downtown. Rebounded by Denver. Minute 32 left in the second period. Outside Murray. Here's Jokic. Pajimski grabs the board. Now here's Post. Covered by
Man,
Jokic.
what kind of pass was that?
Now Johnson.
Oh, my goodness.
To the paint. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Hield for 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lets it go from deep. A shot by Brown, no good. The Warriors lead by 14. Outside Pajemski. Inside. And Post gets it to go.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Outside heel. Pass to Post. Outside heel. Shoots over Johnson. And the basket by Hield. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter. It'll count. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Golden State Warriors Up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
The Warriors lead by 17. And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
For three, Gordon.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Butler. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 21.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Nuggets trail by 21. Murray inside. Pass to Gordon. Outside Brown. Back to Gordon. And he banks in the layup.
The inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to his shot given how high he gets up on him.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
They kick it out to Murray. Johnson for three. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Damn, bro, I can't get a rebound.
Johnson's got 6.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Brian?
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you.
Hey, let's go, Butler.
And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 6.
It's easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact. You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Pass to Moody. It's Podziemski on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And there's another one for the
Hey,
Warriors.
Pods.
Nuggets trail by 20. Here's Johnson, and the layup falls.
No, man, no.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Outside Butler. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Here's Curry. And again, it's Golden State.
Working that in-between area, Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. And Brown has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than
knock
most
it down.
expected.
Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Jokic, no good. The Warriors lead by 23. Healed for three.
In his eyeball.
Three for Golden State.
And down in the corner, he'll look so comfortable. I mean, that's a shot he knows he can make.
Johnson with it. Jackson Davis picks him up. Kick out to Brown.
Still got it? What?
Will it go? And another miss by Denver. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Podziemski's shot is good.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Johnson. Got it. Johnson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in total control, up by 28. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Left side, Watson. Banked it in off the glass.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And the Warriors with possession here.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And here's Denver. Outside Murray. Down low. Hardaway on the wing. He got a piece of it. In transition, here come the Warriors. And
yes, sir.
Throws it down.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes.
Sends it home from three-point land.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results
Where the foul at?
downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Here's Podziemski. And again,
Hey,
it's
pause.
Golden State. And here are the Nuggets now. Back to Jokic. Denver moving it around to the inside. Yep, that one goes. And it's 6 points for Nikola Jokic.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Podziemski shot is good.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Pass to Holmes. Back to Hardaway. To the left side wing. The three. They get the rebound. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Outside Podziemski. And here is Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. Sinks the
And man, pause on triple-double watch.
Whoa. That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Santos. Outside Kuminga. This one for three. Hardaway grabs the board.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's picked off. Healed on the wing. The three is up.
Ah.
And Holmes pulls it down. Now here's Watson. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Assisted by
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Back to Hardaway. Pass to Holmes. To the paint. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
in for the Nuggets, Aaron Gordon, Cameron Johnson.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Stephen Curry.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Either 25 or 26.
Johnson for three. Good. That's his fifth bucket in 9 attempts.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Kuminga with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds.
I would lean more
Warriors
towards 26 because 25 had a lot of
just couldn't come up with the swipe.
that whole little low risk or high reward. Like a lot of people didn't use high reward.
Commendable effort that time.
So like it would be different for a player that using high risk, high reward than you got somebody that's using low risk or normal risk and they making, you know, crazy white shots.
And they recover it. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one.
Yeah, as soon as I learned about rhythm shooting, I just learned it and I just stuck with it.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team.
Honestly, probably
you best believe
I really started feeling comfortable with it after like a month.
And that about wraps it up.
That's when that's when I felt like I can go in with any team and still rhythm shoot with whoever. Yeah, I use rhythm shooting for everything. I finally get to use Portland on stream. Like I have a good amount of videos with Portland, but I have never used them on stream yet. A little over 75. Like I say like 76.4 or whatever. Something like that. Honestly, nah. The only times I use them is if my opponent had picked them, because I'm just not a big fan of using them. I like using the regular teams. A little over 1,000. I think it was like I was like 850 and like 260 something like that.
We are in the City of Roses, Portland, Oregon, home to the Trailblazers.
Yeah, I play other games like Madden and Call of Duty. Definitely Battlefield.
The NBA is on the way. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. And the shot is good. Williams has got the game going here with the first basket for the Cavs. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
And now in transition.
Shit, yeah, probably. I don't know.
Price outside. The rebound by Holiday. And Portland with the ball. Over in the corner, Lillard fires from the wing. That one good for two.
Good shot.
Not necessarily what you're looking for.
Kind of happy he's back with Portland, to be honest.
No good from Price.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Yeah, he gonna go to the paint a lot more in this one. Especially with,
and once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Well, if the defense is going to give him the mid-range look, Lillard has no problem taking advantage.
Yeah, he got Mark Price on Dame. It's going to be a long night.
I think that's a transition take foul. Portland shooting their first free throw this game. And timeout called by Lenny Wilkins. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Yeah, I played the beta. The beta was pretty good to me. It's a little fast paced though, like Call of Duty, which I didn't really like, but I mean I still liked it. I think it's better than 2042 for sure.
It's been a quick start for Portland. It's a three-point game. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
And here's Nance after Damian Lillard was
he had Nance on Dame.
Pass to Doherty. Here's Brandon. Just 5 to shoot. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Cleveland needs to get a shot
at the last minute. Oh, my goodness.
Finished off by Doherty.
My goodness, can he elevate? That was absolutely one of the best of them.
Greg, it's what makes him one of the premier entertainers in the entire NBA.
Exactly.
And it's good, 2 points. Clingan's got his second basket of the game.
And this is where
good D, good D.
looks to score. The closer he is to the rim, the more aggressive he becomes.
Here's Lillard, and Portland again with the bucket.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Here's Price. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Just tremendous defensive determination right there. Refuses to allow the easy two.
Good.
The Trailblazers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Yeah, that
and the first one drops.
Shoot, actually, I haven't used any of the series yet. Like the actual ones where you call, like, you know, the freelancers and all that.
So Kamara nails both of them.
But I do use the plays. I got the
just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Clingan with the steal.
Shit fit perfect with like Dame and Curry.
Now here's Lillard. 10 points for him. Here's Avdia.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Kerr can't hit. And here's Portland. They're on a 19-4 run right now.
I wanted that one so bad.
It's hauled in by Ferry. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Down low. Here's Brandon. Pass to Nance. And
how's he still getting the ball?
No one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Man playing hot potato.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And I love how hard Klingon works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Holiday. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, this one over.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
But on the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here is Lillard. 10 points for him. Again, the trail.
That was too wide open. I had to shoot it.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Trailblazers lead by 15. From Portland. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. Back to Kamara. 5 on the clock. Henderson for 3. Great position.
Good rebound.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
To the inside. Here's Doherty. And the layup falls.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Henderson. Floats it up for Grant.
Dang, good defense. With the steal. He's going for cover. Man, if y'all don't get the ball.
Back to Price. From deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
It's deflected. Here's Williams. Second chance shot. And Damian Lillard pulls it down.
I don't know how you missed that. That's crazy.
VA here about 3 levels score. But is it just 3 levels?
A great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Lillard attacking. And Lillard throws it down.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Fires the 3.
Oh, good move.
And that one's good. Brandon.
Well, you give him that much space. He's
going
to look like an elite
Give him the ball to his
and so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. They lead by 14. 3-pointer.
Money.
Good, and Grant gets the assist. Lillard's got 19 points.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he's often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he had
oh my goodness
game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player. A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Trailblazers leading by 20.
Oh, good defense. I guess I got tired of me scoring.
Just pops up off the floor and then has that reach to get his hand on the ball.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Kevin, back to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks. And Williams with the stuff.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Fades. Again.
Yeah, Lillard's going to go crazy.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it happen.
And here's Price from beyond the arc. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And Lillard gets double teamed.
Oh my goodness.
And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. And it's 29 points for Damian Lillard.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Yeah, me too. You don't really got no shooters like that, but they do got them. They do got them down low, I think.
And Portland making a change here. Back to Lillard. Over Nance. And the last shot of the buzzer
defense.
doesn't go in for him. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Trailblazers. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Williams.
Oh, my God.
Williams has got the first bucket of the third here for the Cavs.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
There's a good screen to the paint. Here's Avdia.
They can try double teaming off the screen.
When he wants to.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear number one, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And the wide-open shot from Avdia.
Yes, sir. Move that ball around.
Beyond the arc. Avdia's got 8 points.
Avdia showing you his catch-and-shoot skills.
Back to Holiday. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Shot clock at 5. Back to Avdia. Good on the bucket. 10 points for him.
Well, close range looks highly coveted. Avdia is all about it.
From the arc. Elo can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that one's good.
He's just too quick.
31 points for Lillard.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Holiday with the 3. Rebounded by Doherty. And so here's Cleveland. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Cavaliers ball. Cavaliers substitution.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Price outside. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. The Trailblazers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Well, we all know this guy is a legitimate two-way threat. Drew Holiday gifted as a defender and solid on the offensive end.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Clinging with it. He has 6.
You got to finish that.
Said it, but came away empty-handed. Inside. Will it go? Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Outside Holiday. And it goes out of bounds.
Damn, no foul? Really?
1:53 left to play in the third. Price outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Good defense.
Blazers ball. Cleveland foul.
I guess he's saying anybody else, but dang.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Portland.
Cavaliers.
Big run right now going for him, 11-2.
Danny Terry.
And slam dunk by Kamara.
I'll take it.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
And stolen by Lillard. Abdi on the wing. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
I should have took that damn shot himself.
Nance down low.
Good defense.
Off on the layup. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Price with the steal. The finish. And then slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The wide open look here for what a play. Simply
yes, sir.
It in at the buzzer.
And now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead.
28.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Pass to Bennett. Cleveland moving the ball around. And finished off by Doherty.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Lillard up top. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Here's Ferry. The long distance three is buried.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it. Well, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that.
Some of this bench.
Now a timeout called by Portland. One minute now into this fourth quarter. Anderson looking it over.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Henderson driving inside. And it's Price with the rebound. Three-pointer. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Grant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Now, this guy is a high percentage shooter from this particular area. Because he can elevate off the floor, it's nice and efficient.
To the middle. Bennett. And Bennett throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Henderson. And there's the drive. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Stolen by Grant. Now Henderson. To the inside. Pass to Grant. Plenty of space. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. It's tipped.
Good jump.
Tries to keep it alive. And stolen by Williams. And stolen by Bennett. Here's Doherty. And Brad Doherty with the slam.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Here's Henderson. They grab their own miss. Grant gets a wide open look. Again, the miss by Grant. Pass to Price. Now, here's Bennett. Out to Price. No good on the triple.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Grant for three.
I gotta make that.
Rebounded by Doherty.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Portland.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Lillard.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Cleveland substitution.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Henderson. Takes it inside. Seibel for three. Kicks it out to Grant. Here's Sharp. Guarded by Price. Seibel for three.
They can't shoot for nothing.
To the paint. Price looking it over. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. 6 to shoot. There's the double team with Henderson. Price outside. And another miss by Cleveland. And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Cavaliers foul. Mark Price. Second personal foul.
The free throw drops for Sharp.
At the line for your...
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Fires away from way outside. Off the mark. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate.
15 for 21. That's nuts. Play 1 minute in the fourth. Play 1 minute in the fourth. Get a little screenshot real quick. I haven't used the Mavs yet all year.
We'll see the Dallas Mavericks and the Chicago Bulls. Oh boy, we've got a good one for you right here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Now here's Thompson. 6 to shoot. Here's Irving. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Damn, good shot.
And not too often we see a matchup like this one. both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, BA, and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim.
My bad, I'm here.
Which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Here's flag. Chicago making their last shot. Converts after the nice spin.
The float.
And the handles won't fly off the scouting report, but Flag was able to use them to get free.
Fires the three, and White hits from deep. White's got 5 now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. This many years into the game, and the Kyrie challenge is still puzzling. Coach said we'd actually prefer to see him shoot. At least our feet can be more set outside to contest. People forget how good of a shooter Kyrie can be. He continued and said, and threes are so hard to compete against, we want to try and limit those first. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Yeah, Clay.
Shot's good by Thompson.
Well, that's exactly the guy you want to set up. I mean, Klay Thompson feels like every shot he takes is going in.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, BA, they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at that. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
And Dallas with possession. Here's Irving. And the jumper is
Kyrie mid-range is nasty.
good. Irving's got his second basket.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Irving. Gafford the screen. Shot on the wing.
Good block.
And Vucevic with the block. And that's out of bounds.
Should have hit him
It
cutting.
was last touched by Vucevic.
The last minute.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And
Got you
the
that
dunk
time, though.
by Gafford.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Now here's White. He's got 5. Misses from close range. Here's Flag. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Yeah, once Flag gets the ball in there, it's pretty much a done deal.
Pass to White. Here's Vucevic. Can they get it? And again, Chicago, no good. Irving looking it over. Chicago grabs the miss. To the paint. Stolen by Thompson.
Nice bait.
Pass to Davis. And he banks in the layup.
This is why they feed Davis inside. I mean, they know how much of a beast he is down there, and he eats good.
Outside White. And there's a whistle.
No,
He'll head
man,
to the
that's a
line to
block.
shoot 2. It goes on Kyrie
All
Irving.
that.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, BA. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Irving for 3. That bucket makes
walk
him 3
down.
for 5.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Outside Jones. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. And his first shot of the game, no good. Outside Irving. Pass to Flag. Outside Irving. There's the 3.
Ah, messed up.
No luck on that one. And so it's Dallas with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They've brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Jones from outside. And it's Flagg with a rebound. The Mavericks lead by 9. Irving with it. Picked up by Collins. Thompson outside. Over Okoro. Thompson, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Way to follow his shot.
The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Guys, back over to you.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Okoro. And it's Irving with a rebound. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Outside Irving. Pass to Flagg. Tries to spin move. Chicago with a rebound. Now here's Jones. Collins a screen. To the inside. It's stolen by Irving. Marshall outside. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They get it back. Pass to Flagg. Jacks up a 3. Fires
Hooper.
the triple. Flagg's got 7.
Yeah, count them up. Can't give Flagg a look from deep.
Here's Jones. And here is Williams. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Outside Irving. Pass to Flagg. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Dallas. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Okoro outside. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Here's Irving. Jones with some nice D. The Bulls trail by 13. Rejected by Lively.
When Lively's on you like this, with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on him.
Just 4 to shoot. Collins, no good. Dallas leading by 13. Here's Irving. Around the back and lays it in. Nice. He's got 9.
Ooh, going around the back, making that play look so easy.
Lively with a block. Thompson right side. From outside, off the mark.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gets the 3 to fall. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
You see yourself on the screen?
Bad D-Lo.
20 seconds left in the second. Outside Davis. Fades and shoots. And the basket is good. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so we wrap up the first half. Dallas on top, leading by 14. And we'll return shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The kick out to White. Takes a three. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. White's got 10 points in the game.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Davis. AD beasting
good take.
down low.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Buzelis' shot is good.
And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
Here's Irving. He's got 9. The teardrop. Buzelis.
Man, you gotta make that.
Bulls trail by 10. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skills?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just
I'll make one of those for the game up.
miss those kind of shots.
Left side White. DeSumo outside. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And he trims the lead to single digits.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Here's Davis. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Here he goes. Up and in on the layup. He's got 5.
Looking agile on the attack. It's so good to see Buzelis taking the initiative on offense and capitalizing.
Irving, no good.
I missed time. That's my bad.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, we know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Back to you, B.A.
He does it well. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Outside Christie. Back to Russell. Pass to Marshall. Shoots over to Sumu. Again the miss by the Mavericks. Chicago with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Now here's Giddey. Puts up a 3.
Damn, he still made it. That's a tough shot.
And it's now just a 1-point Dallas lead.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Herter from long range. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Pass to Davis. Lively inside. Now here's Davis. Williams defending. Back to Russell. Excellent D there from Collins. Chicago leading. A good look from Williams. And again, it's Chicago.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 20-4 run. Collins outside. Okoro left side. Pass to Williams. Stolen by Davis. Down low. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. And Powell with the stuff.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside. And when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
Jones feels it out. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And here is Irving. He takes it in. Lets it go from 14. And on the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And now it's a 4-point Maverick lead. Here's Herter. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Irving for 3. No good on the shot.
That one threw me all by surprise. I ain't expecting to be that open.
To the middle. Here's Smith. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. It's a tie ball game.
Night in and night out, consistently, Smith makes a solid effort in there.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Yeah, what determination by Giddey inside. Taking the foul and taking his shot.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Dallas?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Outside Irving. From 13. The bucket is good.
Yes, sir, Kyrie.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
Outside Giddey. White fires. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. White on the wing. Picked by Vucevic. To take the lead. The three is in.
And, you know, you develop a level of trust with your teammates when you show the kind of concentration that Vucevic shows in these situations. He's the total package.
And he racks up two.
Man, good float.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket. And that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
Here's Vucevic. Jams it home. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Irving up top. Outside Thompson. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
Fantastic to see Klay Thompson deliver when his team needs a basket.
Oh.
Look it. It goes.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
All the way.
Bucket.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
Here's Buzelis. Up top, Giddey. And he slams it down.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Irving attacking. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Who clearly got fouled on that shot.
Knock him
His
down.
aggression and his attack mode is one of the things that, to me, sets Irving apart. Moving, driving, attacking, that's when he's at his best.
And so both free throws good. And it's a two-point ball game.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
Stay.
23 seconds left in the fourth.
Damn, good shot.
Triple drop.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Outside White. Vucevic.
Good defense.
And so the big
Clutch.
win by Dallas in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaFleur.
That damn third quarter got me. 8 for 9. He only missed one shot. Of course. Oh my goodness. They've been doing that shit since last year.
Greetings, everyone, from Atlanta. The Hawks playing host to an Eastern Conference game here on their home floor. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. Yeah,
all right, we stop Giannis, we win. Plain and simple.
Scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Now here's Giannis. And he's
he got mid-range.
Hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, continues to flesh out his jumper over time. I mean, you have to at least try to get a hand in his face when he's rising up from there, but that's much easier said than done.
Young, no good. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is. And Coach told me, well, when he gets to the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Clock at 4. Young. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Porter in the corner. Giannis outside. Good D by Johnson. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Daniel. Young for 3.
Good ball movement.
Young's
I'm going to go to zone soon. I know he just want to grab the Giannis off him.
He has the ability to drain it from way outside.
In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Fires it up. And the shot goes in from Porzingis.
You know, one of the things I love about Porzingis' game, he's really a terrific catch-and-shoot guy, especially for a 7-footer.
Here's Giannis. Down low. Off to a good start as he hits his
next
first
time that's getting blocked.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Back to Turner. Kuzma outside. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Top of the key, Porzingis. The basket good.
Dummy.
The assist from Young. And that's now 6 points for Porzingis. Outside Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Johnson. The Hawks leading by 5. 16 feet away. Young, no good. Here's Milwaukee now. Outside Porter. It's Prince, high post. Rebound by the Hawks. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. To the left side wing. Knocked loose. Pass to Porzingis. And the rejection possession.
All right, so they ain't gonna call nothing. That's cool.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
Up in time. And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks ahead, up 5. And we'll be back with you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Launches a three. Newell pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Young, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
On the drive, Giannis just dead. His stride and his strength make him hard to handle once he gets going.
And the Hawks with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to Newell. And he makes no mistake.
We're gonna play off ball. We're gonna make him play some defense.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Yes, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, Clark, the ability to change speed.
Yeah, they call it
good shot. I live with that.
Herky-jerky, playing at your own pace.
Get back on Dito.
Guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic, all seem to have their own pace and cadence of play because of their remarkable fundamentals.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Ooh.
The Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to see each other succeed, and we know we need each other and everybody else around us. Back to you.
A good partnership.
Yes, sir.
Report, Allie. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sweet.
We just running them out the gym now.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Porter with the steal. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Newell pulls
He tried to beat me so bad.
And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Taken away by Anthony.
Getting his behind the back is like, you got to do that like open.
And they get it back. .141 left from the first half of basketball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Johnson the screen. And here's Young from the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
That's a practice shot.
Young's got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta. Over in the corner, Green. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Portis. Atlanta with the rebound. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Pass to Young. There's the triple. Another three for Atlanta.
well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Portis. Here's Sims. Still scoreless. Just 5 on the clock. There's Green with the 3. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 19.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Fires the 3.
Yep, go and get out of here. I haven't used Memphis yet.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. We're live at the FedEx Forum here in downtown Memphis, Tennessee, as the Grizzlies try to defend their home court. Clock at 6. Pass to Jackson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Possessions can end until somebody grabs a rebound, Greg. 2 of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
Man, good block.
And the rejection by Gafford. From the arc. It's sent back by Edey. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Gafford. Dallas moving it around. Irving can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Morant. Drops in the layup for 2.
And that was all Morant. Aware of the
slow Euro's
defense,
nasty.
figuring out how to get to his spot.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Hey.
And Morant throws it down.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
Yes, that goes in. Morant's got 6 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Out to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Fires top of the key.
Excellent defense.
Rejected by AD. Dallas making a switch here. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now Morant. He has 6. Outside for Jackson. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope.
Hey, over there.
It's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Now here's Morant. They get it back. Here's Edie. And the rejection by Lively. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Checking in for the Mavericks, number 11, Kyrie Irving.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle. Deflects the pass. From 17 feet out. And it's rebounded by Morant.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Yes, sir.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
And finished off by Lively.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Out to Morant. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies lead by 6. Live from the... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
And, guys, they've done a great job beating their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And finished off by Davis.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Morant with the steal. And Morant throws it down.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
To the paint. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Out to the wing. Here's Aldama. Off target from three-point range. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. John Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Back to you.
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Nobody near Irving. And again, Dallas with the three.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the three.
Over to the wing. Aldama. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Ray.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
Thompson outside. Irving surveying the floor. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs.
You can't let Irving get comfortable in that pick and roll. Superb at knowing when to shoot in those situations.
Davis gets a wide open look. Again, the Mavericks score.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Down low. Right wing. Memphis moving it around. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 11 points.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Aldama. 5 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Irving. Irving double team. Out to Thompson. Beyond the arc. It's Clark with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Aldama. Now Clark. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Daniel Gafford.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
There, especially when he's looking to score. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Memphis making a change here. Dallas leading by 4.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Thompson outside for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Thompson's got 9 points in the quarter. With 1 on the clock, and the dunk by Jackson.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Mavericks. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We'll return shortly. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Davis, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And there are a few players who can dominate on both ends, but Anthony Davis is certainly among them.
Yeah, he's one of the most dynamic defenders in the game, Kevin, and offensively, he can hurt you in a multitude of ways, whether it's off the dribble, posting, or facing up.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
Jackson has
I forgot how quick his jump shot is.
And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Wells. Off target with his 3.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Inside for the tie. Here's Jackson. And he hits it to tie the game up.
We're going to make you play defense. We're going to yank
Jackson's
got
got 10 points in the game.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an efficient rebounder, and he knows to send that one right back.
Back to Davis. And he gets
not
the
a
whistle.
foul.
2
Stop
free throws
doing
coming
that.
up.
Not a foul. I think
Jackson.
Thank you, ball don't lie.
Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
He held range out beyond the arc, and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top 2-way bigs in our league.
Jackson with the screen. In the center.
Floaters are nasty.
Morant.
And the delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
Good on the triple. 14 points for him. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
And Jackson gets it to go.
And that is why Triple J is a stretch 5. He doesn't clog the lane. Jared really helps to space the floor.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Davis sets a screen. Pass to Thompson. No good with the triple. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on an 11-3 run.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
Right around.
Yes, sir.
Into the second half. And that one's good. Morant.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Davis sets a screen to the inside. Pass to Flag. Dallas, no good that time either. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And there it is for him.
Just into that pick and roll, switch it and bring the tag man over.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Second shot opportunity. Here's Flag. Thompson for the triple.
How they leave him open out of everybody?
From three-point land. Thompson's got 12 in the game. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
substitution on the court.
Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
No way.
That is just athleticism. Working against that kind of length.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Second chance shot. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Russell.
Where's the foul? No, I didn't even jump.
Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And you see Russell taking the hit on that shot. Great body control. Potential and one.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. There's the pick. Here's Russell with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Russell's got it all tied up now for the man.
Shoot two.
Intensity was lacking there in the first half. You're seeing it on display here now.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger.
It's been all about Jaren Jackson. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And here's Morant. Going inside. No good from
Come on, Clark. How you missed that?
It's stolen by Aldama. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by Dallas. Irving with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. Inside. Some solid defense from Clark. Here's Morant. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
And the way he's scoring is impressive. He's doing it with great efficiency.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Yes, sir.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense.
Get the rebound, somebody.
Guys.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it. Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Back to Irving. Irving double team. 5 on the clock. Pass to Flag. Thompson from long range.
Oh, get the rebound, man. Come on, y'all.
Gafford throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And Memphis making a change here. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Now Edey. Fires the 3.
If I knew his jump shot, that should have went in.
Outside Irving. Here's Gafford. And that one clearly.
No, they did. Bro, there's no way they just called that. Oh my goodness.
Offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They lead by 1. Morant takes off. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Imagine he can't grab the ball.
They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
Davis. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Stepping up. Davis is a fantastic option late. You know, with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Morant. Davis pulls him down. Dallas with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Hands off.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
Morant looking around. Four on the shot clock. Not gonna go. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Irving with the ball. Davis sets a screen. Now Flash. Kyrie Irving. Jumper is off. Morant. Whoa! He flew him in. Wow!
The nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Irving fires. And get the 3.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
And the big man going off in the clutch. Jackson Jr. knew it was do or die time.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yes, sir, man. Get this clown out of here.
The Grizzlies on offense. They lead by 4. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
It's showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Thompson. Here's Irving. Fires from way outside. Jackson with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you can still probably find a higher percentage shot.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what?
11 for 12. Look at this. 6 for 23. 5 for 17.